الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسوله الأمين نبينا محمد وعلى آله المتقين وصحبه الصالحين ومن تبع ملتهم إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد، أحييكم بتحية مباركة. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. We give thanks and to Allah Azza wa Jalla for sparing our lives in this present moment, and may His blessings and tranquility be bestowed on the noble Prophet Muhammad, his household, and those who follow his footsteps to the day of resurrection. Bismillah, today shall be day 3 of our Tajweed class. If we are correct, day 1, we are able to treat what? Day 1. Kill us in day 1. General introduction. General intro. Then day 2. Day 2 láti wá ṣe kíni? We did like main intro. Muqaddimah of what? TUHFATUL ATFAAL. Now, who wrote TUHFATUL ATFAAL? Al-Jamzuri. Kí lórúkọ àfáà náà? Sulaiman bin Hussein. Sulaiman bin Hussein àti gbàgbé ni. Sulaiman bin Hussein Al-Jamzuri. Náà, kí lórúkọ àfáà rẹ̀? Nuruddin Ali ibn Umr ibn Hamd al-Mihi. Àṣẹ pé òní kí ni Al-Jamzuri, àdẹ́sọ́ àwọn nǹkan díẹ̀ ní ipa àfà. Bismillah, ní èní àdẹ́ṣàlàyé introduction, kí ni side mi, kàní tó lè ṣàlàyé nǹkan kékeré, summary of what we did in the last class. يقول راجي رحمة الغفور دوما سليمان هو الجمزوري الحمد لله مصليا على محمد الحمد لله مصليا على محمد وآله ومن تلا. وبعد هذا النظم للمريد في النون والتنوين والمدود سميته بتحفة الأطفال. أشاش على يبقى introduction ní pa tírà náà tàbá ma anáti bí idhnillah. Náà, ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣí dọ́kímẹ́ntì wáyé tí a máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ báyìí. Ṣátidíṣí. Náà? Naam, afáàní kí ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ahkamun nuni sakinati, lẹ́yìn tàbá after we've done the muqaddimah, which is like the introduction. Ṣàǹgbọ́, next part wà láwá bọ́ sí kí ni o, afá ti ṣàlàyé fún wa ní the reasons why he wrote the book, the name of the writer, which is what? Al-Jamzuri. He named the book what? TUHFATUL ATFAAL. What else? He named the book TUHFATUL ATFAAL, and then he said that the book is literally, it is aimed for students to learn about what? Nun Sakina, Tanween, and different other Tajweed rulings. So that is just the introduction to what? To the book. Now, Sheikh now started with the second part, or with the next part of the book. Then that is what? Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Naam, Ahkamun nuni sakinati wat-tanwin. Have you been able to check this? Naam, No. Number 6, yes. Ahkam. That subtopic is what? Ahkamun nuni sakinati. Ahkamu. Okay. Nunu sakina wa tanwin. Now, starting from this particular point, we'll be explaining things that has to do with what? Nun sakina and tanwin. Now, but before we start, we need to first understand this word here, ahkam. What is the meaning? It is the plural of what? Ruling or principle. Hukmu. So the plural, the singular is what? Hukmu. The plural is now what? Ahkam. That is principles or rulings. Hukmu is what? Principle. One. That is this one. So ahkam, rulings or principles. So ahkam, the rulings of the principles. Nun sakina, of nun that has sukun. Wa madha wa tanwin, or tanwin. Now this now brings us to the question of what is nun sakina and what is what? Tanwin. You know, we all know nun sakina. What is the meaning of sakina? Sakina means sukun. So with the conjunctive understanding of nun sakina, it means what? Nun that has sukun. So this is nun sakina. So the ruling or the rulings pertaining to what? Nun that has sukun or tanwin. What is the meaning of tanwin? What do you know as tanwin? Fathatan, kasratan, and what? Domatan. That is what? Tanwin. Now, there is a particular question that we don't seem to always ask, which is very important. What is the difference between nun sakina and tanwin? Have you noticed that what we'll be discussing here, the same thing that is applied to nun sakina will also be applied to what? Tanwin. Why? Yet they are still two different things. So before we now start to explain the ahkam nun sakina and tanwin, we'll first explain the differences between nun sakina and tanwin. Even though they are both what? The same thing, the differences are there. Do you understand? So now we'll take the differences between nun sakina and tanwin. That is what? Al-farqu bayna nun sakinati wa tanwin. Ṣé afábùrọ̀ yìí ẹ ti kọ́ mọ́sálásí sọ́tẹ̀ ẹ ti jẹ mẹ́wàá ẹ ti jẹ máa. Now, al-farqu bayna nun sakinati wa tanwin. Nun sakina, tanwin. Àwọn lélẹ̀. First difference tó wà láàrin méjèèjì. Nun sakina òun jẹ́ nun sakina asliya. Kí ni mo pè? Nun sakinatun asliya. Ṣé ní sùkún tó wà lórí nun yìí ìpìlẹ̀ ni, like sùkún original òun ló wà ń bẹ̀, not replaced sùkún. Now eléyìí wá jẹ́ nun sakina zaida. Ẹ̀dùn ẹ̀jẹ̀ ó máa yé wa ń sìn o. Now nun tó wà ń bì, nun tanwin, nun tó ṣe ń gbé tàwọn sọ pé ta fatahateni tan báyìí àbí kí la pè lẹ́nu? Ta, nun, sukun, tan la pè lẹ́nu. Tó yẹ pé báyìí a ṣe kọ́ òun ni kíni? Nun tó wà bí nun kíni o? Sákínà. Bọ́n torí pé tẹ̀nwìn la fi kọ́ òun ló fi jẹ́ nun sákínà záìdà. Ìyàtọ̀ tó wà lára àwọn méjèèjì. First difference yẹn ṣó yọ abáyìn. Now second difference kò yí àbí. Okay, now we are saying that the difference between nun sakina and, okay, before I even take this one, okay, let me just put it like this first, so that you are. Or better still, okay, now we will explain the difference between nun sakina and tanwin after tabamu izhar. Be able to like we'll have known nun sakina and tanwin to a particular extent. Then I will now explain the difference between nun sakina and tanwin. But to not make it look too complicated now, let us just skip that part. So you are right. So that let us just continue with how with inshallah hiloleni. Ahkamu nun sakinati wa tanwin. Ìdájọ́ tó wà àwọn ìdájọ́ the rulings pertaining to what? Nun that has sukun and tanwin. What is that tanwin that we know? Fathatan, kasratan, and dhammatan. Show you? Now, good. Afa Sheikh Al-Jamzula sọ lókè ni o. Linuni in taskun wa li tanwini. Afa sọ pé linuni in taskun wa li tanwini. Arba'u ahkamin fakhudh tabayyini. Now, Sheikh said, Linun, this lam here, it is trying to tell us that what? For. That is, for nun, for a nun, like if you have seen any nun, if that nun, teskun, that is to say, if the nun is carrying, or if the nun has what? Sukun. What is the meaning of teskun? Teskun means what? Something that is having what? Sakina. And what is sakina? Sakina is what? Sukun. So he said, Linuni in teskun, if nun is carrying or it is embodying what? Sukun. While tanwini, or if there is tanwin, what is tanwin? Fathatan, kasratan, dhammatan. So if anybody that reading the Quran and we are able to cite or see a nun that has a sukun or a nun that is expected to have a sukun, what is tanwini or also tanwin? So this lam now is talking about this particular thing. Arba'u ahkamin, 4 rulings. You know, we've said earlier that what we want to be discussing from this particular part is relating to what? Ahkamun nuni sakinati wa tanwin. Ahkam, that is to say, the rulings or the principles relating to what? Nuni sakina and tanwin. Then Sheikh said, Linuni in teskun, if you have cited or you have seen any nun that has sukun, wali tanwin, or you have seen, while you recite in the Quran, you say fathatan, kasratan, or what? Dhammatan. Arba'u ahkamin. There are 4 basic principles of reciting, or there are 4 basic principles or rulings to treat those places where you see nun or tanwin. We don't understand. So when we are reciting the Quran, there are 4 ways of reciting a particular nun or a particular tanwin. If you meet a nun, okay, let us say these are the 4 ways. 1, 2, 3, 4. You come across one nun in the Quran, it will surely fit into any of these 4 principles. If you go for the first one, kò wọlé, Go to the second one, kò wọlé. Go to the third one, kò wọlé. It is very, very sure it will wọlé in what? The fourth one. Do you understand now? So, linuni in teskun wali tenwini. Anywhere we see a noon embodying a sakina, or we meet a tanween when we are reciting the Quran, arba'u ahkamin, there are 4 rulings. That is to say, there are 4 different ways for you to treat that noon, or for you to treat that what? Tanween. Do you understand now? Fakhudh. What is the meaning of khudh? Khudh means what? It is derived, like there is a particular verb that means what? Akhadha. Akhadha means he took or he grabbed. What will be the akhadha is what? The past tense, I mean. Now, the present tense will now be what? Ya'khudhu. He is taking. Ya'khudhu. Ya'khudhu, he is taking. Adibeko. Now, so now, the command tense of akhadha will now be what? Khudh. What did I say? Khudh. So this is how this one came from here to here. So fakhudh, this fa can be said to mean what? Therefore, or it's trying to what? Call your attention. That we have told you that noon that has sakina, noon that has sukun, or anywhere we meet fataten kasatan or domatan in the Quran, it is either we read it based on what? 4 rules. The Sheikh now said, fakhudh, it is upon you to take, it is upon you to grab tabiyini. Tabiyin is taken from what? Bayan. Bayan means what? Explanation. If we say bayan, if we say bayan, it means what? Explanation. So tabiyini, my own explanation, my own illustration. Another English, my own àlàyé English. Explanation, expansion, prescription, description, factorization. Oh yeah, now. Illustration. So Sheikh just said that what? Those 4 things, that is to say, he's trying to tell you that what? Starting from this point, he wants to teach you those 4 rulings of when you meet what? Nun sakina and tanween. So you have told you that fakhul tabayini, then grab upon with all your mightiness. Don't let it go. Treat it as important. Put it in your left hand. I'll be right hand. Put it in your left hand so you know easy to eat eba. So put it here. Now, fakhudh tabayini. So take tabayini, this yaw here. This yaw here is called what? Yaw mutakallim, yaw nisbah. Yaw mutakallim. Now, so he's saying that tabayini. If you say that baytun, we know baytun. Now we take Arabic small. Baytun, a house. You now want to say that my house. You say that bayti. You just put what? Yeah. You put this one. Kesra. Bayti, my house. So Unilori. Unilori is a school. So put ya there. Unilori. My Unilori. So madrasatun, a school. Madrasati, my school. Do you understand now? So that's how to put. So tabiyini, grab upon this by what? My explanation, my illustration. His Sheikh explanation is not my own explanation. No, I don't yet know to that level. Now, so that is the first line of the second. You get it? Don't get it. Forget about it. Now let's continue. So, let us recite the next line. So, let's not forget that what we want to explain how many things. 4 rulings that has to do with Nun Sakina and Tanween. So 4. And when I said that what? Kill about 4. فالأول إظهار قبل الأحرف للحلق 6 رتبت فالتعريف. Is it like this, Abi? Now, okay, فالتعريف now. فالتعريف فالأول إظهار قبل أحرف للحلق 6 رتبت فالتعريف. Now, Sheikh said فالأول. The last part of our explanation was what? فخذ تبييني. Hold upon this my explanation. Then he now said, yeah, calm down. Let me start to what? Let me start to be doing the foreseeable for you. فالأول. Then the first one. The first what? الأول من أحكام نون الساكنة والتنوين هو ماذا؟ فالأول الإظهار. The first one, the first ruling of Nun Sakina or Tanween when you are reading the Quran is what? Al-Izhar. فالأول من أحكام نون الساكنة. So look at when we say that what? When we say that poetry is being written, is scripted. So when they write it, it is through its explanation you will understand in large way. So it is easy as if it is like the normal way of writing those بالبلوغ المرام فالأول من أحكام نون الساكنة والتنوين هو الإظهار. That's what this Sheikh just said. فالأول الإظهار. That is فالأول, then the first من أحكام نون الساكنة والتنوين, from the rulings and principles of what? Known that has sukun and tanween is what? Al-Izhar. قبل الأحرف. That is to say that we will be doing Izhar. Now, what is the meaning of Izhar? Look at them what Izhar means. Oh yeah, Fabro. It's okay. Coffee in Konha. Do we agree? So English here so that I will going English. تعريف الإظهار. Wọ́n lè jẹ́ jẹ́ nìkan jẹ́ ní tẹ́ nǹkan ṣe. Do the mathematicalize the explanation that coughing can. There will be a mathematical explanation for one thing. When we say dy ds x plus 1, find x. What is Izhar? Izhar is x. X is bamboo. Kini. The basic mathematics is the one course. نعم. تعريف الإظهار هو ماذا؟ إخراج أحرف من مخرجه من غير غنة ظاهرة. Everybody. As a graduate. Now, al-izhar only making you kafin kan. Kí nǹkan wà wadih. Kí nǹkan wà open. Tọ́wọ́ sọ pé nínú tajwid nǹkan tán pé ní izhar. Izhar huwa madha إخراج حرف من مخرجه من غير غنة. Ká pe àràfí síta clearly láì ní sí gúnnà nú ẹ̀ òní izhar. Mo kàn ṣàlàyé ẹ̀ so that we be able to like understand in the best way. It is the pronunciation or the articulation of a particular word without infusing ghunna in it. That is izhar. Now, izhar in relation to ahkamu nun sakina wa tanween. Here is the explanation. It means that we will be pronouncing that nun that has sukun and that tanween without, like we will pronounce it izharically. You don't understand. You will pronounce that nun and that tanween what? Izharically. What do I mean by izharically is that it will not affect, or it will not be hidden, or it will not be dodged, or it will not be prolonged into the Arabic alphabet that comes after it. That is to tell you that what you have pronounced nun sakina izharically. Shagboy, do you understand? Initially, now I've done two explanations. Izhar normally is the pronunciation of a particular word without putting any gunna in it. Now, izhar in relation to ahkam nun sakina or tanween is saying that what you will be pronouncing that nun sakina or you pronouncing that tanween clearly without infusing the gunna in it into the following Arabic alphabet. Do you understand now? So you understand? Now, قبل الأحرف للحلق ست رتبت فلتعرفي. Now, practically, what we are made to understand in this whole line is that for izhar. Now, before we proceed, I want to make us understand one particular thing. Nun sakina and tanween. How many Arabic alphabets do we have? Yes. How many Arabic alphabets do we have? 28 and 29. Now, in 30, now, alhamdulillah, we have 28 Arabic alphabet. According to you, you are in this class, so please, in the one class, let's say 28 in Arabic alphabet. And that's what we want to work towards, inshallah. Now, now, 28 Arabic alphabet. Yes, or how many Arabic alphabet do we have? 28 Arabic. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Now, we have 28 Arabic alphabets. Please learn this rule. In Nun Sakina and Tanween rulings, if we can remove, let's understand, if we can remove a particular sect of Arabic alphabet from the general Arabic alphabet, those Arabic alphabets belongs alone to that ruling. That is to say, another ruling cannot take from any of those Arabic alphabet that has already belonged to a particular ruling. If, for example, we are 28, we have 28 children, for example, there are 28 pupils in a school. I want to use this to explain to us. And there are 4 teachers. They now said that I am teacher, I am a teacher, you are a teacher, you are a teacher. Abu is now told to go and pick from those students first. Abu picked 20, for example. If Abu can pick 20 from those 28 children, none of those 20 students that Abu has picked can come under this brother, or myself. Do you understand? Are we together? That is to say, any Arabic alphabet we can explain here that is belonging to a particular ruling, no way on earth can you see that Arabic alphabet belonging to any other part of those 4 rulings again. Same thing here. So, picking izhar now, any Arabic alphabet that we can say that is under izhar will not appear under any other ruling again. First principle. Another principle is that you know, we have said that izhar, nun sakina and tanween is the pronunciation or like the clarity of pronouncing that nun and tanween. That is to say, there will be no other means to pronounce nun sakina and tanween when those 6 Arabic alphabets are coming after nun sakina, except from this izhar you have said. Do you understand? Do you understand this old grammar thing that we have? Gbogbo ìgbò yìí, show you are. Now, kọ́tà sọ ni wípé in simple words, nun sakina, anytime we see nun sakina in the Quran, nun that has sukun, or anything that has fatatain, kesratain, or domatan, any Arabic alphabet that has fatatain, domatan, or domatan, or nun that has sukun, if any of these Arabic alphabets can follow this nun sakina, fatatain, kesratain, or domatan, if any of these Arabic alphabet that we are saying is under izhar, we should mention them. If it follows nun sakina, fatatain, kesratain, or domatan, then it will be treated as what? Izhar. Do you understand? That means that nun sakina will not come after those Arabic alphabets. It will only come what? Nun sakina will not come after those Arabic alphabets. It will only come what? Before those Arabic alphabets. If nun sakina comes after any of those Arabic alphabets, it will not be treated as what? Not be treated as izhar. Now, all of the story we'll be saying this morning. What are now the huruful izhar? That is, what are the Arabic alphabets we will see coming after nun sakina and tanween that will make us treat that nun sakina and tanween as izhar? Do you understand what I've been saying this morning now? Good. Oh yeah, Alpha. Oh yeah. Hamzun, faha. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Hamzun, fahaun, thumma aynun, haun, muhmalatani. Ó sì máa tún jẹ́ àínú. ثم غين خاء. الله أكبر. Now, أجل الله أكبر. Then, همز فهاء ثم عين حاء مهملتان ثم غين خاء. Sheikh said, those للحلق ست رتبت فلتعرفي حروف للحلق, those حروف الإظهار, they are what? حروف الحلق. What did I say? حروف الحلق. What is the حلق? مخارج الحروف الرئيسية كم مخارج الرئيسية للحروف العربية. مخارج الرئيسية للحروف العربية. أربعة. What I asked for him is that what are the major point of articulation of Arabic alphabet? Major ones. Oh yeah, what are the 4? Al-Jawfu, Al-Khayshun, الحلق الفم. ومن الفم؟ الثنايا الشفتين. ومن الفم؟ What's جوف؟ Now, halqu is our king throat. Jawfu is the passage of the mouth to the throat. That's the two differences. Halqu is the throat itself. This place from the end. You know, let's say this is our tongue, for example. Starting from this place, this is the tip of our tongue coming in. From this place where the tongue, slope, Like Rostomagus, Osophagus. Please, if you know esophagus, this is your tongue. When you get to the last point of your tongue in your mouth, where we can all see, where the Abu said where Okatin Sokale, that place where you not see your tongue, that dropping point, that place is the starting of your throat. You have Afara, okay. Top tower. Furnace. Now, so we are running out of time. So that is where your halku starts from, down to reach this place. Now, before we continue, halku, they said lil halku sitting rutibat wal ta'rifi. There are 6 Arabic alphabets. Sittu means what? 6. So that is to say there are 6 Arabic alphabets that comes from your halku. Those 6 Arabic alphabets that come from your halku are the 6 alphabets that correspond to what? Huruful izhar. Do you understand the mathematics? Those huruful halqi, they are the ones that correspond to what? Huruful izhar. All the huruful izhar, they are what? Huruful halqi. All the huruful halqi, they are what? Huruful izhar. What are now those 6 Arabic alphabets? Hamzun, Hamza, not Alif, please, let's note. Not this one, it is what? This one. This one is just a useless thing. It's like a ladder. Or I don't want to call it a ladder. يا حي يا قيوم برحمتك استغيث أصلح لي شأني كله ولا تكلني إلى نفسي طرفة عين. You are just making me laugh. So it is like something that holds something. You know, there's one particular thing. There's one particular. Now, if that's saying you did not do biology, what's the meaning of this one? What's the meaning of ex nihilo nihil fit? You cannot know it. Let me not talk about it. Basically, is that conditional vowel. So basically, what I'm saying is that what? Hamza, Alif is standing as a support to hold or to carry it, because you cannot place something on nothing and expect it to stand. That is the meaning of ex nihilo nihil fit. Come from. So the Hamza, the Alif is holding the Fatha. The original harful halq is what? Hamza, not Alif. So if you are reading the Quran and you see Alif coming after Nun, Sakin and Tanween, is it izhar or not? No. It is only when you see Hamza coming after Nun, Sakin or Tanween that you do it as what? Izhar. So the first one is what? Hamza. The second one is Ha. The third one is what? Ain. The fourth one is what? Ha. The fifth one is what? Ghain. The sixth one is what? Kha. Now, I don't want to give us this very, very quick thing. We need to pick this because after we do the explanation of this, we also move on to what? Makharij al-huruf. Halqu is divided into how many parts? 3 parts. There are 3 types. There are 3 parts of halqu. Halqu is divided into 3 parts. The first one is what? Let's start from the deepest one. That's what? Aqsal halqi. Let's take it as Aqsal halqi so that it will not that we develop. The first one is Aqsal halqi. Aqsa, it means what? The deepest part of your throat. The deepest part of your throat is where what? Hamza and Ha is coming out. What did I say? Hamza and Ha. I said that what? Halqu is the huruf al-izhar. I don't want to go down. Halqu is what? Huruf al-izhar. Huruf al-izhar is also what? Huruf al-halq. Eddie. Now, there are 6 huruf al-halq. That is Hamza, Ha, Ain, Ha, Ghain, Kha. Do you understand that? That is to say, anywhere we say any of these 6 Arabic alphabets, coming after Nun Sakina, we will call it as what? Izhar. And I want to just give us like an extensive knowledge of Halqu. Halqu is divided into how many parts? 3 parts. The first one is the deepest. And that is what? Aqsal Halq. The Aqsal Halq, that is where Hamza and Ha is coming out from. Do we get that? The second one is what? Wasatul Halq. That is where what? That is where Ain and Ha is coming out from. Wasat means what? Middle. That is to say, we are coming towards what? The outside. Aqsa is the deepest part of your throat. That is where what and what always come out from. Hamza and Ha. Anyway, you see Hamza and Ha coming after Nun Sakin and Tadid, what do you do to it? Izhar. Are we getting it? What do we call izhar? You call the Nun separately and next other picture separately without infusing the gunda in the Nun Sakina or in the Tanween into the following Arabic alphabet. That is the izhar. Are we getting it? So we've done Aqsal Halqi, the deepest part. Hamza, as I said, this one is not like directly related. It's just like an extensive information. The third one is now what? Adna al-Halq. I want us to know this one. Adna al-Halq, and that is where what? Ghain and Kha comes out from. Ghain and Kha. Adna al-Halq. So there are 3 levels of your throat. The deepest part of your throat is what? Aqsal al-Halq, and that is where Hamza and Ha comes out from. Wasat al-Halq is the middle, and that is where Ain and Ha comes out from. Adn al-Halq is like the closest one to your mouth. You know that place where the Abu said that the okele, like the swallow drops into the, into the system, right? Lagoon. That is really cool. Now, so Adn al-Halq, the closest one to the mouth, to the mouth, no, is where what Ghain and Kha comes out from. So this is like just like an extensive knowledge of Halqu. Now, let us just bring up examples, small examples showing how we recite a place in the Quran where we see Nun Sakina, that any of these 6 Arabic alphabets comes after. Should we bring that up and we should call it a day? Inshallah. So we snapped it out. Naam. Now, there are 6 Arabic alphabets, isn't it? Hamza, Ha, Ain, Ha, Ghain, Kha. Straight line. Wow. Is it not straight? With the whole thing that I did like this. Now, Hamza, now let me quickly tell you something. Nun Sakina, it can come between in a word. Nun Sakina can come inside one word. But can you have Tenwin inside the same word? Tenwin only ends a word. Nun Sakina can end a word and it can be in between a word. So Nun Sakina can appear in two ways. Either in the same word. If it appears in the same word, you will do what? If I have two there. Are we getting it? If it appears at the end of the word and any of these 6 Arabic alphabets comes in at the beginning of the next word, you will do what also there is hard. Are we getting it? No matter in the Quran, no, I don't know if you are reading any other thing. In the Quran, you cannot say Tenwin in the middle of it, in the middle of a word. Tenwin cannot be inside a word. Tenwin cannot be there. Tenwin can only end an Arabic word. Do we get that now? So good. I want to make this thing into 3, so I'll be able to bring example of each one. So this is Nun Sakina in between, like in a single word. Nun Sakina when it is ending a word and then and this Arabic alphabet is starting another. And Tenwin. Now, you see, in the whole Quran, from head to toe, it is only in one single word. You will see that Nun and Hamza are combining in the same word. Please listen to what I said. In the Quran, from A to Z, you know, the first one I want to treat now is Hamza. I want to treat where Hamza is following what? Nun Sakina in a word. And I want to tell you that what? In the Quran, from A to Z, you will never ever see when Nun Sakina and Hamza are in the same word except in one place. Are we together? And who can tell me that place? Anybody that can tell me when Nun Sakina and Hamza are in the same word in the Quran? I came prepared today. Have you ever seen it happen? I'm talking about Jim. Apple. Ẹni tó bá gba apple lè ní máa gba kékeré lọ. Ẹni tó bá gba apple. Now, anybody? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saw in the Quran, Surah Al-An'am, which is a surah from Surah Al-An'am. Why can you remember something that is not there? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَهُمْ يَنْهَوْنَ عَنْهُ وَيَنْأَوْنَ عَنْهُ. Nun Sakina Hamza Fatha. Sorry. So how do we call this place? Say Yen Auna.
Yen Auna.
Let's repeat it. Yen Auna.
Yen Auna.
Yen Auna.
Yen Auna.
What did we do there? Al-Izhar. What did we do? Al-Izhar. Do you understand now? So that is what we pronounce the noon clearly without infusing the gunna into the next Arabic alphabet. And the reason why we are pronouncing it clearly is because Hamza is coming after it. If it was to be another Arabic alphabet, and that Arabic alphabet is not one of these 6, Wallahi will not do it. Do you understand? Now, this is the only Arabic word. Yes, you want to ask a question? We'll later reach that place. Calm down. I know that you know this thing. Like is carrying your stomach. So don't worry, just calm down. You will surely pour it out. Don't worry. You are going to pour today's own. All of us will shall see the comeback of the Jebudi. So now, Auna, what did you do here? Is hard. Why? Because the Nun Sakina is followed by what? Hamza. And Hamza is one of what? Huruf al-Halqi. Huruf al-Halqi is the same as what? Huruf al-Izhar. Simple. You can say it like that. Ha! You'll be happy that more crazy. I know you. Barakallah. ونسأل الله يزيدنا علما وفهما وبركة وعظما. Yes, I mean. Now, somebody should give me an example of when Nun Sakina is ending one word and Hamza is starting another one. Oh, yeah. Now why it? An'amta. An'a. Nun. Ain lo tẹ̀lé Nun Sakina. That one will fall under here. Assignment. Everybody, first assignment. Go and look for where. Nun Sakina. O tún jíwe wo, o tún mọ tó jíwó. Barakallahu fi. Man anaba. Kan tó lè bá wa parí ayé. Kan tó lè sọ nǹkan tó tẹ̀lé. Man anaba ilayya. Abu Allah. What do you not say? So now, this is what we want to treat here. Man anaba. Man a. Nun Sakina. Hamza wa shekini. Oteli. So by that, we are having what? Al-Izhar. Why? Because Hamza is followed by Nun that has Sukun. And Hamza is one of the Huruf al-Halqi. And all of the Huruf al-Halqi is what? Huruf al-Izhar. Are we together? No. Rasulun Amin. Rasulun Rasul. What am I talking about? This place. This lam is what? With tanween, Dummatan. Because what is now followed by the tanween? Hamza. What is the rule in there? Izhar. Why? Because Hamza is followed by tanween and Hamza is huruful halq and all of the huruful halq is what? Huruful izhar. By that virtue, what will we do for that tanween? Izhar. That's why we call it what? Rasulun Amin. We are not saying Rasulun Amin. It's not correct too. Rasulun Amin. No. What will you do there? Izhar. Rasulun Amin. Are we together? Yes, Allah. Now we are now moving on to what? I'm moving on to Ha. Now, where will Ha and Nun meet in the same word? Nun and Ha will meet in the same word. It's very simple. Minhum. Minhum. Kí la ṣe níbẹ̀ yẹn fún Nun? Izhar. Torí pé kí ni? Ha ṣe kí ni o? Ó tẹ̀lé. Ha jẹ́ wà nínú àwọn ará fi kí ni? halqu. Harafi halqu jẹ́ kí ni? Harafi izhar. So with that, kí la pè o? Minhum. So you are right. Are we point? Now, ìkan máa parí ìkan. Ó máa jẹ́ kí ni o? Minhad. Núùnù ṣe kí ni? Ó parí ní. Ha bẹ̀rẹ̀ kí ni o? Had. So núùnù àti ha ṣe kí ni? Wọ́n tẹ̀lera wọn. Kí ni ìdájọ́ ta máa ṣe ń bẹ̀ o? Al-izhar. Minhad. How many minutes have we spent now? I'm ready to kill too much. Minhad. Another example. Jurufin har. Faf, tanwin, kasratan. Kí ló tẹ̀lé? Ha. Kí la ṣe sí tanwin yẹn? Izhar. Why? Because ha wà ní harafi kí ni o? Halqu. Gbogbo harafi halqu bẹ̀rẹ̀ harafi izhar ni. Ó kí la ṣe sí tanwin yẹn? Izhar. Ẹ jẹ́ ká pé jurufin har. Jurufin har. Now, níbi tí àyìn àti inú ti pàdé ní ọ̀rọ̀, ó láti ní kí ni gẹ́gẹ́ bí tábìlì wálé ẹ̀kọ́ yẹn, an'amta. Ṣètìlẹ́ni tó ń kàkérí tó ní, ṣètìlẹ́ni ó wà mẹ́nà, ṣètìlẹ́ni tó ń kàkérí tó ní, an'amta alayhi. Ṣùgbọ́n lè ṣe máa kà, an'amta. Èyí tí mo rí ti dàṣẹ́ ń kà ní bẹ́ẹ̀ báyìí. Like, normal, we all read it as what? Izhar. But why I read it as izhar is because what? Ain is huruf ubaza hal. And it is followed by what? It is following what? Nun sakina. And when ain is following nun sakina, what would you do to that nun sakina? Izhar. Understanding we are? Tomorrow, sit down, you will be able to sleep today. I know you did not sleep yesterday because you want to do exam. You can sleep today if you anytime you like. But come and wake. An'amta. Now, when nun is finishing one is what? Min amalin. Who can finish this verse? Min amalin faja'alnahu haba'an manthura. What surah is that? Esimo? Naam. Min amalin. Nun sakina. Lọ́kọ́ papọ̀ ni. Min amalin. Kí ni ìdáyẹsẹ̀ nínú yẹn ní tẹ̀nùwìn? Kí ni ìdáyẹsẹ̀ nínú yẹn ní sákínà? Ìdáyẹsẹ̀ ní izhar jàre. It comes before ayin. And ayin is what? Harful hal. Now let me give us one tip. Ayin, ha, hamza. Harafi halku ni gbogbo. Nítorí pé mẹ́fà ni 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. When time to the end of these 6 coming after nun sakina, amasheniki izhar. Simple. One single tip to know is that anytime you see nun that they are writing the sukun on it, we are seeing the sukun on the nun is izhar. That is to tell you that in the other rulings, you will not see the sukun on the nun, but you know that it is sukun that is meant to be there. Are you getting this? Is a logic, is a trick, is a technique, is a strategy. Are you feeling me? Let's continue. Min amalin. Another example for the tanween. Haqiqu dawala. So min amalin haqiqun a. Tanween following what? Ain. Are we together? No. Let me run to what? Ha. Are we together? No. Who can give me where nun is following ha in a word? You got to have Quran though. Take a Quran. Ain is an antana. So man can hamtan. أنحمت على ينحتون وينحتون من الجبال وينحتون من الجبال الله أكبر وينحتون من الجبال بيوتا وينحتون من الجبال بيوتا نعم that's why ينحتون نون ساكنة ح are we on the same page now another one is min hasanatin. Nobody can finish this one. No, you're supposed to say no. ما أصابك من حسنة فمن الله وما أصابك من سيئة فمن نفسك وأرسلناك للناس رسولا وأرسلناك للناس رسولا وكفى بالله شهيدا. سبحان الله سبحان الله. I could have given you an apple, apple. ما أصابك من حسنة فمن الله. Anything that happens to you, later. As in the class. Now, another one is what? Alimun Hakim. Alimun Hakim. Tanwin. Ó tẹ̀lé kí ni o? Ó wá before kí ni? Ha. Kí ni àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tẹ̀lé ní ẹ̀rẹ́ yẹn? Is ha. Ṣé yìí wá? Ó yìí wá bí? Náà. نسأل الله الخير. نعم. غريب. Nínú Quran náà, tàbí Quran náà tó kéde lẹ̀. Kò sí láti máa, we will not see anywhere where nun and ghaim are in the same word except from one place. I said something similar to this. In which one? Hamza. That is to say, Yan'auna, Surah An-An'am, verse 26 or 27. Verse 26 or 27, one of the two. Yan'auna, or hum yanhauna anhu wa yan'auna an. That's where you find this one. So it's the same thing as what? Ghaim. It's only one place you will see Nun, Sakina, and followed by what? Ghaim. In the same word, once. And that is in Surah what? Surah Al-Isra. فَسَيُنْغِضُونَ in the Quran. Asha. Yan'auna. The same thing, but we're correct. Qira'a kí wọ́n máa kọ bí wọ́n ṣe kọ qira'a Qur'aniyya, imla'iyya, orí níbúrọ̀. Fasayunghiduna. Nun àti nun yìí àti ìkọ̀ wọ́n ṣe kíni wọ́n pàdé nínú kíni ọ̀rọ̀ kan náà òlélẹ̀ nínú ibìkan náà ló dẹ́wà Suratu Isra sóyé Suratu Isra. Fasayunghiduna sóyé Fasayunghiduna kí la ṣe fún nun nìyẹn ilhar kí ni reason ghayin ló ṣe kíni o ló tẹ̀lé nahmadullah min ghilin. Min ghillin. So min ghillin. Nun sakina ghain kas min ghillin. Are you following? So you are. Now, in the teacher tanwin. Afuwun ghafur. Afuwun ghafur. Afuwun ghafur. One Ra. So you are moving and say hard by. So you are Asha Kuya. Mahmudullah. Now níbi kọ́ náà eléyìí insha Allah bi qudratillah. Anybody that is able to answer this question I want to ask correctly in this class will go home with a that's my we go with a car key inshallah. Now inshallah it's a car key bismillah. In the Quran too, there is only one word that has you think I will tell you and can't tell you to look for the surah? I already catch you that that's what you are doing. There's only one word that has nun sakina and kha in it together. If I want to do Na'am. Surah that is used in Surah Al-Ma'idah. In Surah Al-Ma'idah. والمنخنقة والموقوذة والمتردية والنطيحة والمنخنقة من Surah Al-Ma'idah verse 3 منخنقة خا نون ساكنة خا فتحة خا كلاس بقى إظهار كده خالص لكن لو تلي نون الساكنة شو يبقى نعم ibi tó yẹ pé different word min khilafi tó yẹ tanwin min khayrin man khalaqa as-samawat Allahu akbar àwọn yẹn mọ̀ kéwù náà Allah من خلق السماوات ألم كيف باسنا من خلق السماوات إكا من خلق السماوات والأرض أبيكو في القرآن من خلق السماوات من خلق السماوات والأرض نعم من خلق السماوات والأرض ويقولون الله استغفر الله العظيم من خلق السماوات والأرض ليقولن الله قل الحمد لله بل أكثرهم لا يعقلون yes نعم كنا بس يقول كم بيه لو هو يقول تالنتو دا سما تيله يقولون الله من خلق السماوات سورة الزمر سورة الزمر سورة الغافر نعم بيه لو يقول تالنتو دا سما تيله يقولون الله ما دام يقول كني الله أبا الله نعم من خلق السماوات والأرض أتيجي أبي نعم أمو زمر من خلق السماوات ممن خلق ممن خلق نعم تتي تنوين عليم خبير عليم خبير حامي يا باسي وإن خيب عليم حكيم عليم خبير سبحانه وتعالى يريكني الإظهار ونسأل الله أن يزيدنا علما وبركة وعظمة أستغفر الله العظيم رب العرش العظيم أن يتولاك في الدنيا والآخرة أقول ما تسمعون أستغفر الله لي ولكم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.